Agnes, I record on 2 different cameras, one on the Zoom and one on a separate camera. The Zoom is the backup in case the regular camera goes out. And then later by the end of the day, you'll get a replay of this class. So you could do it again another time before by the end of the day, Wednesday. So that's that. So did I hit record or not? I thought I did. Record, yes, record. There we go. So this one on the Zoom only goes out if that one fails. All right. Oops, now we can't hear you. All right. So some people purposely mute themselves, and that's okay. Some people purposely black themselves out. That's okay. We're gonna start in Pilates stance and find the back of those heels. Good. And we're just gonna open those collarbones up. Good. And then we're just gonna take a nice breath in. Reach out with those palms forward. Good. And exhale, pull it back in. It's being stubborn for you this morning, huh, Sheila? There we go. Inhale nice and wide. Good. And exhale. So I want you to notice, where does your elbows want to bend? Can you work through that moment and create a little space in the front of your armpit so you get a little bit more range of motion through the socket? Yeah. That's it. Good. Yeah. Good. And one more. Hold those arms open right wherever you happen to get. Good. And then exhale, press into your feet, lift the back of your neck up a little longer. Good. Inhale into those ribs, exhale, press into your feet. Ooh. And one more, inhale. Good. And exhale, pull those arms down. Good. And then we're just gonna stand here with our palms forward, thumbs out, and we're gonna do some Alzheimer's resistant breathing. So recent studies show that long monitored breath helps with the peptides in your brain. So we're gonna inhale for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale for 5 counts. Right, so Pilates, we already breathe a lot. But something about this 5 count, the length of it, yeah, helps our brains. Good. And again. Good. And I want you to continue breathing. And as you're following your breath for that whole count in and out, I want you to notice, where is it that you run out of air? So I run out of air, for example, on the inhales. I inhale and I still have numbers to count, right? Some of you exhale and you still have numbers to count, right? You blow it out and then nothing else happens. So just pay a little bit of attention to that. See if you can find a little more space to breathe into, right? Armpits, sides of ribs, back of ribs. Or if exhale is where you lose it, find a little bit more of that abdominal wrap all the way around you. Good. And one more. Yeah. Simple. Good. All right. And then let those arms come down to your side. Good. David, you don't look like you're dressed for Pilates. Oh, yeah. Yes. Those things have to be done. So I want you to give yourself a gentle push forward of your hands as if you're pushing something very big forward. A little push and a little release. Now, can you still have some of that awareness of your breath in both directions? Yeah. So I'm not just using my arms, right? This is me just using my arms. Here's me imagining a resistance, and you can almost see how my abdominals lift up and my glutes wrap back if I imagine a resistance there. And those of you who've been with me for a while in class, you can remember holding a band behind your butt and pushing that band forward. That's it. Good. Hi, Judith. Good. And one more. All right, take those arms up behind your head. Create a sling with your fingertips and lift your skull up into your head. Yeah, good. Open your collarbones and pull your elbows apart. Feel the base of your shoulder blades pull together. Now pull those abs in and bow, bending only at the bra band. That's the only place we bend. Good. Inhale, lift up. Now try to bend backwards, only at the bra band. Good. Exhale, pull those ribs in. Keeping the head lifted into your sling. Good. And up. That's it. Good. Feel that beautiful length. Exhale in. Good. And lift. Good. And exhale in. Good. And up. Okay, so I want you guys to do this again. Throat up into the fingertips, right? It's your sling. When you bend, can you keep pulling your throat up into your fingertips as you bend? So instead of letting your fingers push your head forward, you're going to keep your head in that place. So the bend will feel different. You might feel like you don't bend as far. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, that's it. Lift that head up. Lift it all the way up into those fingers. And then keep lifting it up as you allow the bend to happen here. So we're trying to get that differentiation between where the work is really happening or where it should really be happening. Better, Sheila. Yes, okay, now pause right there, Sheila, pause. Don't change a thing in your abs. They're fabulous. Lift your throat up into your fingers. Lift it, lift it, lift it. Keep your abs. Don't let go of these guys. Hold these guys. Yes. Can you guys see me do that? Does that make sense? So I'm bending. I've got this on. I'm going to lift my throat, but I haven't let go of this spot. Yeah? So again, this is how we move through the world, right? We need to adjust those heads and get it back into place. Let's do one more. That's it, and lift. Very nice, good, side bend. Good, pull the long side in, other way, side bend. Consciously exhale. Good, big inhale. Exhale, pull. Big inhale. Good, exhale, pull, good. That's it. Are you still having your throat lifted up into your fingertips? Yes, the throat is not the same thing as your chin, right? It comes underneath that chin. Good. And one more each way. That's it. Good. All right, release those arms now like a rag doll. Let your head fall. And now you can roll into a full roll down. So we're articulating that spine down. As we roll down, we're still working that bow, right? Still bending right here. But then we continue through, pulling the belly up. And just go as far as is comfortable on your first one, right? Don't force your way down. When you're ready to come up, push into those feet. Exhale, pull that belly up. Good. And just round yourself back into place. Reset. And again, inhale, exhale, down. Agnes, I can't remember, have you done any Pilates with anybody? Yes, no?
No, not really. I think I did
Okay, all right. So, yes, so if today is like nonsense, feel free to say something. Yeah, yep, so keep on rolling down, you guys. I want you to do one more down. On your next one after that down, walk your hands out to your plank. Yep. So on the way up, Sheila, make sure you feel those abs lift, because I know they're in there. I saw them when you were standing. Yeah, Robin, I see that. Good way to take that cue and run with it. That's it, Judith. Good. So coming down to your plank, remember, you're welcome to adjust for knees, right? You can come to the knees if that's comfortable. You can be on forearms if that's better for your wrists. If you are on your hands, I want you to push all those fingertips into the ground. Feel all 10 of them. Check them. My left thumb is not helping. I'm going to make sure that that's helping. Good. Hold it for another breath. And then just gently lower your knees if they're up. And then sit back in a child's pose if that's comfortable. Good. And then we'll just walk those knees forward, boop, and have a seat on our behinds. Good. And then we're going to put those feet flat on the floor. Hold on to the front of your your chins. Hold on to the front of your chins, your shins. And we're going to let ourselves round back. And let your shoulder blades come forward. And then pull those shoulder blades back and lift yourself up. That's it. So rounding back. This is your half roll back, your C curve. And then shoulder blades pull. Yes, nice. That was really nice emerging there, Robin. I could see you come right up out of that. Yeah, collarbones open, back of neck lifts. So Judith, let the back of you lift up, right? Through the throat, out the back of your head. That's it, good. Better, that's better, good. That's it, good. And Catherine, let yourself come all the way up. Yeah, open those shoulders. Yes, there you go. That's it, gorgeous. There, good. Yeah, nice. One more. Just mobilizing through the shoulder blades. Good, okay. So now we're gonna let go. Exhale back. Inhale, pause. Exhale, come up, open those arms out wide. Yes, good. And they come back to the front. Exhale back. Good. Inhale, pause. Exhale up, open out wide. Collarbones open, throat stay in place. Good. Scoop it, good. That's it, keep your throat in place. The chin does not lift us. I know, can you imagine trying to lift your whole body from your head? How much work is that on your neck? And you wonder why your neck hurts. There we go, good. Let's do one more. Good. And up, open wide, good. Keep those arms open. We're gonna spine twist right here. So we exhale, exhale, inhale to center. Exhale, exhale to center. So if you feel very uncomfortable here, as you might, feel free to give one hand for support. So I'm going to switch hands each time. Right? That's giving me a little bit support. Good. That's it. One more each way. Good. Now pause. We're going to take it back into that half roll back. Now open in your spine twist. Good. Back to center. Open in your spine twist. Back to center. Repeat other side. Now back all the way up. Hiya, good. Extend those legs forward, arms up to the ears, neutral hinge forward. So this is not falling down. No. This is hinging, trying to get the front of your hip to touch the front of your thighs. That's it. Push, 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 push. Good. And then bend those knees again. Open those arms. We're going to do another set of the spine twist with the half roll back. So there you go. In half roll back. Open up. Pull your abs in. Inhale, exhale, pull your abs in. One more each way. Inhale, exhale, pull those abs in. Good. Inhale, exhale, pull. Good. And then all the way up, extend those legs and neutral hinge forward. Reach up high to the sky, high. That's it. I know. It's tempting to reach down and forward. I know. I feel it too. Good. And then forward. Okay, so let's roll ourselves all the way down to the mat. We're going to push those heels down to the ground as we roll our way down. That's it. Remember, you're allowed to use your leg for a little support. And we're down. Phew. My arms are tired. So when you're down here, we'll bend the knees, feet flat on the floor. Inhale, take those arms up toward the ceiling. These are your rib cage arms or your door frame arms, right? They're just in parallel and in line with your body. We're going to shrug those guys toward the ceiling. Exhale, pull them wide and down toward the mat. Inhale and exhale. So again, have a sense of where the arm begins. It doesn't begin at the shoulder. It actually begins at the base of your shoulder blade, right? So when you pull those arms back, you have a strong exhale in the front. It allows the base of the shoulder blade to hug to your ribs and give the shoulder or the arm more support. Good. Do two more. And last one. All right, inhale, prepare. We're coming into bow. So again, bending right here at the bra band. Inhale, exhale, up. Just reaching those hands forward. Good. Curling upward. Good. Inhale and exhale back down. Nice. Good. And inhale, exhale up. Good. Inhale into those ribs, exhale back down. Good. Good. And one more. Holding this one. Good. Take those hands behind your head. Create your finger sling. Pull your throat back into your hands. You should feel your head shift. I think 99.9% of us will feel like, oh shoot, I was pulling my head forward. Yes, good. All right, come all the way back down. Now come up, keeping that finger sling. So inhale, exhale. Head keeps pushing back while you lift your torso. You should feel heavier now. Yes? Good. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. And again, inhale, exhale. Throat keeps reaching into your fingers while the chest lifts off the ground. Good. That's it. And then back down. Good. One more. Good. Next one will stay lifted and hold it. Good. Inhale, rotate to your side. Exhale, pull back to center. Inhale. Exhale, pull back to center. One more each way. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And inhale. And exhale. Good. All the way down. Good. Arms can return to your side. Keep that feeling in the back of your brain. We're going to exhale and bring your right leg up into tabletop, keeping your pelvis still. Good. Inhale goes down. Same leg again. Exhale, pull it up. Good. I'm just lifting my head so that I can see you guys better. I want you to make sure that you're feeling the low belly help move and bring the leg towards you, while your sacrum stays still. Right? So right now, we're not doing a big hip flexor. This is my hip flexors moving my legs. Right? Here's my hip flexor with the help of my abdominals. Much more stable. Yeah, one more on the right. And then switch to your left. That's it. Take that nice long breath. Remember those Alzheimer's breaths that we practiced? The anti-Alzheimer's breath? Make sure you're breathing equally in both directions. Good. Good, and one more. Good. Nice job, you guys. Okay, hands return to the back of your head. We're going to exhale into bow and rotate to your right, bringing your right knee up in tabletop. So here you go. Inhale, exhale up into bow. Bring the right knee into tabletop. Good. Inhale, long all the way down. You should feel how your abdominals have to hold on. We're switched to the other side. Inhale. Again, exhale. Up. Good. Inhale, holding those abs in. Exhale. Let them go. Inhale. And exhale back up. So we're going to take that extra breath in the minute at the bottom. I know, slowing down, not easy for some of us. Good, so that should be even now. Hopefully you've got even amounts on both sides, yes? Good. All right, super duper. So, ready to do the 100 today? I know we haven't done the 100 in a long time. So the 100, no, I know, if truth be told. So, you have so many choices for the 100 today, you guys. Feet can stay on the floor, feet can be in tabletop, feet can be extended legs, right? They can be high, they can be low. All of that is predicated on how well you feel connected rib to hip, right? Keeping that steady. The other option, instead of classic double pump arms, you can do a single pump arm with a hand behind your head. So if you're working on knowing where your throat and head are to make sure that your abs are actually on, you can do that version as well. You can even have both hands behind your head and just work with the breath, okay? So any combination that feels right to you today, you do that. All I ask is that you breathe, and breathe full breaths in and out, just like we practiced at the beginning. So I'm going to start with my feet down today because I want to really work the breath. So inhale, exhale up into your bow. Good. And then we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4. And we have 9 more sets of breaths. And again, can you check that breath? Is it full in both directions, or do you run out of breathing? Good. If you are hands-free with your head, can you just mentally check that throat? Can you pull it back into the back of your skull? Good. We're on the last 2 sets of breaths. Good. And the last set. Awesome. Good. And gently bring yourself back down out of that. Let your legs extend long on the mat. Push your heels down and feel if your belly drops into your body when you do that. Yep. Take a breath. Release. Exhale. Push your heels down. And again, notice if your abs drop in or if they instead push up. If your back pushes up or your belly pushes up or your ribs flare out. So if they drop in, awesome. Then you have to just double check and make sure you didn't tuck your butt under to make that happen, right? You want your transverse abdominis to just be able to engage against the glutes. If you instead pop out, then you've got to really make sure that you are putting a little rectus abdominis in along with your transverse abdominis, right? Transverse is your girdle, rectus is your 6-pack, and they gotta pull those ribs in. So you stay level. Perfect. Because now we're going to push that left leg in the ground, lift your right one to the sky. Those of you who have a TheraBand handy or a stretch strap handy and want to use it for that leg or even your magic circle, you can. We're going into leg circles, inhaling down and then exhaling up around the outside. So I'm crossing my midline and then to the outside. There you go. Good. And we're going to do 5 one way. And the whole time, you're minding what's going on from your sacrum to your armpits. Good. And when you get your 5, you can reverse direction. Good. Are you still breathing fully? I know. I caught myself not giving myself a good inhale. Good. And then when you're done, dorsiflex that foot in the sky, push that heel up, feel the stretch on the back of the leg, and bring it down to the ground. Push that heel down. Do you still get that little hollow in the belly? What do you have to adjust for here before you bring the other leg up to the sky? Good. Inhale down, exhale. So Franny watching on the replay, watch out for the tuck under, the tendency to smash the low back down, right? Pull the ribs down instead. Good. That looks so stable today, Catherine. I'm looking at your hands. They don't look like they're rocking at all. That's great. Good. So when you get your 5, go the other way. And then Judith, that looks great. Just watch as that left leg goes out to the left. Just turn on your right side a little bit more. Let it hold you onto the ground. Wow, that was great. That was a beautiful change. Super. And Sheila and Agnes, I'm going to assume it's awesome. I can't see either of you. I can only see your legs when they pop up. I know. Hello. Good. Robin, that looks good. Yeah, same thing as Judith. When that leg goes out to the left, just give me a little more pull across to the right with your abdominals. Yes. Wowza. Beautiful. Nice job. Okay, you guys look awesome. So let's do some roll-ups from the mat, shall we? We're going to take those arms up to the sky. So a reminder, if you want to use hand weights to help you here, you totally can. My spine minders, remember you only roll as far as your particular spine deal will let you, right? So if you've got osteoarthritis or spondylolisthesis down in that lumbar, you do not roll through that lumbar. We're going to inhale and exhale. Bring ourselves up to sitting. Good. And now here it's a spine stretch forward. So we pull the abs back like some loving arms are pulling us back behind us. And the hands are reaching forward. I don't know, for an ice cream cone. I don't know why that's on my mind. Stack the spine up. Oh my gosh. I told you guys my story about Frankie and Joe's vegan ice cream. We saw the Frankie and Joe's shop open up in University Village. And Mark and I both went, poo, that's even more expensive than Molly Moon's. Who would buy vegan ice cream at such a price? It probably tastes terrible. Those people have been duped. Like 2 old crotchety people, right? We would never, ever buy that ice cream. Well, one of Mark's coworkers brought us a tub of the chocolate tahini super cookie from Frankie and Joe's, and we're like, oh, thanks. And then we stuck it in the fridge and forgot about it. And then we wanted a little ice cream, and we found it in the fridge. And of course, it was like so flippin' delicious and rich and layered and nuanced. Ah! So yes, we have since bought 2 more. Just as a special treat, because that is expensive ice cream. All right, so we're gonna stay up and then we're going to roll like a ball. So spine minders, just a reminder, you do not roll on your spines, my friends, right? You inhale back, exhale, push your feet down. And anybody else who would like to prep their full roll, this is a beautiful, great way to do it. You can, you're keeping your knees tucked, you're keeping your elbows bent, and you're pushing your feet down. Now, if you don't have the sense of push against your hands, take your hands under your arms and exhale, push your thighs against your arms. Feel how that pulls you forward and your abs engage. If you're feeling really good about that, take your hands down here. Same thing, keep your elbows bent, push your feet into your hands without giving up your elbows. Keep those elbows strong. Right? So you're welcome to stick with that. Otherwise, you can take it into your full roll as long as you don't have osteoporosis, right? So no full rolls if you have osteoporosis. Inhale back, exhale, push. Yeah, good. Inhale back, exhale, push. Good. No stays towards your knees. This is probably the best part of the day right here. Yeah, because how often do you get to roll around on the floor? Only Monday, Wednesday, Friday in Pilates. Right? Good. Okay. Now, if you are a spine minder, find yourself your furniture or your wall because we're going to be going into rollovers. Those of you who are my spine movers, we are going to roll and catch ourselves. Yeah? So, movers come back, catch yourself on the ground, push hard into the ground, and then roll back up. Good. You're going to do 2 more of those. So I want you to hold it with the bent knees, my movers. Hold it with the bent knees, right? So coming over, catch yourself, hold it, so my knees are bent, and then come back up. Yeah, that's it. So you feel that nice engagement. Good. And then on the next one, you can stay upside down and extend your legs. So you'll go, catch yourself, then extend your legs, open them, roll all the way down. And then here's your choice. You can keep your legs straight to the sky and then push right back up. Or if you're feeling good about your abs today, you can keep them tucked in and lower your legs just as far down as you can keep that those ribs down, yeah? It's getting warmer here. My friends at the wall or on your furniture, when you lift your leg away from that piece of furniture, pull your tail up your wall. Right, so you're not letting your spine get closer to you. You're working on spinal extension. Yes, better. That was better, Sheila. Good. Get warm, get warm. So Agnes, I can't see you at all. So just so you know, you're on your own now. I don't even see your feet. That's it. So lift your tail for me, Robin. Lift it away from your head. Yeah, that's great. That was great. Good. Yes, Catherine, I like the length. Good.
And this should be our last one. When your legs hit the ground, you'll take those arms up toward the ceiling. We're going to give ourselves one roll up, just one. So push those heels down, scoop the belly in. Good. And then hands come to the side. We're going to do a little leg pull. And all that means it's a plank pulling the leg off the ground. So flip. And Franny, hopefully you can do that now. Yeah. That should be able to be done in one motion. So here we are in our plank, and we're just going to lift one foot, point the toe, flex, and put it down. So, of course, you can do this on a piece of furniture, right? You don't have to be on the ground. You could also be on your forearms if your hands would prefer something else. Wall. Sheila, we need to get you a chair because you are stronger than that now. You do? Okay. Franny, Sheila just goes, I do have one, but but I'm on it, the computer. So then she says, get off my chair. Good job. So, that's it, good. Point flex, good. Nice. Okay, then you can come for a little rest in whatever is restful for you. So some of you, that's sitting back in child's pose. Others of you, it could be sitting in that open pike down dog position. Some of you, it's coming up and stretching your chest. So whatever feels right in your body, whatever feels necessary, do that. Yeah, this feels good to me. Yeah, Sheila, do you feel the difference on the chair? Yeah, good. That's good. Yeah, and we got to find something for Judith too. Okay, so we're going to come back into this position. Square up those collarbones, elbows in, throats lift, right? We're stepping back into our plank. Good. And then we're going to take your left knee and just bring it across to your right shoulder. Kick it back out on the diagonal to the left. And we're going to repeat that one side 4 times before you switch. So here's a straight view. Your left knee comes to your right shoulder, kicks out if I'm your mirror. Yep, across, and then back out. Yeah, good. 4 times on each side. Good. Okay, this has come to that point of the day where I have to adjust for my lighting because the sun is moving. You guys are getting a glare on you. Is that better? Yes. Good. Good. And when you get your 4 each side, then we're all going to come upright onto the high kneel, and we'll do a little thigh stretch. I'll show you, if this is not comfortable, another option. So those of you who can or enjoy being on your knees, tuck your ribs in. We're going to let ourselves tilt back. So we're one straight line, knee, hip, elbow. Use your glutes to pull you away from your heels. They push you up. Yeah, so inhale, exhale back. Good. And then push from your booty. And one way you can check is, how hard do you feel your feet pushing? So if this is only quads, the feet will get pushed down into the ground and you almost get this ricochet motion. See that? But if it's glute plus quads, the feet are actually lighter and you come up smoother. Those of you who prefer not to be on your knees, you're in a little lunge stance. You bend the knee and you're one straight line from here to here, right? I'm not bending backwards, it's a straight line. Good. And then pelvis tilts. So notice my thigh doesn't change. I'm just moving from the pelvis. So if that's you, give yourself 3, 4 on each side, if you haven't already started that. Good, okay. Now those of you down here on your knees, they're saying this. Good. Now we're gonna take ourselves and open up to the side. Now, same thing. Hips are facing forward, only the torso is rotated. Use your booty to push you back up. Good. Yeah, good. That's it. So if you're standing, same side that's back, that's the side that you open to. Yeah. Good. Good. All right. So Have we gotten 3 or 4 on that side? Hopefully 4. Can we go the other way? I'm going to flip around just so I can see you. So spine twist open, and then neutral hinge. That's it. Glute pushes. Good. How heavy are you on your feet on the way up? Say light. I'm being light, Mona. Yeah. Good. That's it. Do you have room to open that arm back further, Robin? There you go. So you get more spinal rotation. You'll have to walk your hand along the closet. I know. Yeah. Good. All right. Very nice. Good job, you guys. So then all we have to do is bring our hands to the ground, get our booty underneath us, swing those feet forward. Or if you were standing, just come down however feels right. And we're going to come roll all the way down. We're going to take arms to the sky. We have a little bit of the 5s. We're not doing the whole 5s today. So Agnes, the 5s are a series of exercises that tend to come all in a row. That's not the way Joseph Pilates wrote them in his book, but in his workshops, he often did them that way for people. So we're going to exhale, bring the ribs down, bring the legs up in the tabletop. So you've got one and the other. Exhale up into your bow. Good. Take your right leg extended out. Take both your arms forward into the outside of your left thigh. Push your left thigh out against your right arm, keeping your right hip down. All right, feel that across you from here to here. I hope so. Inhale, exhale, switch to the other side, hold it. Good, now push your right thigh against your left arm, keeping your left hip down. Good, good, and switch to the other side, hold it. Good, right thigh. No, sorry, left thigh against right arm. Right hip is down. Good, switch. Good. And right thigh into left arm. Now we're going to pick up the pace. Good. Inhale, exhale. Shh. And switch. Shh. That's it. Right, so I'm asking a lot. I want you to engage all the way across. And stabilize the pelvis. Shh. Good. Good. You got one more each side. Actually, I lied. You have one more because we've got to go back to the starting spot. So here it is. Good. And then pull that in. Woo. Feel good? Feel strong? Yeah, Mom, I feel so strong. I love how doing that little extra stabilization really helped me feel my hips, and it wraps all the way around back to my sacrum. That's great. Good. So legs on tabletop. Arms up toward the ceiling. We're going to inhale, prepare. This time we're exhaling, squeezing the backs of your legs together as you extend those legs out. Good. Bring them back in. Come all the way down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the backs of your legs together. Good. That's it. Legs back in, all the way down. This time, take yourselves all the way out there. Stay there. Inhale, exhale. Bring your arms to your ears, keeping your shoulders off the mat, keeping your chest up. Good. Sweep the arms around. Come back down. Inhale, exhale, arms up. Back of legs squeeze. Chest is up off the mat. Throat is pulled into the back of your skull. Good. And bring it back in. Good. One more. Hold it. Nice, beautiful inhale. And then bring it back in. Extend your right leg up and your left leg out. Allow yourself to pull your torso up, holding on to that right leg. So you're up in a little bit extra bow. Feeling extra. Good. That's it. Can you straighten your leg out a little more? Yep, straighten that leg a little more. There you go. There you go. That's it, everybody. Nice job. Exhale and switch. Shh, shh. Good. And switch. Shh, shh. So we're holding our lift, right? Holding that torso lift. And seeing if we can keep the pelvis still so that the legs just move in their sockets. Good. That's it. Good. Each time it comes towards you, that you have 2 breaths, right? That double exhale. Can you make sure the second one is about getting that little extra bit of straight? right? First one gets you there, second one straightens more. That's it. And last one each side. Both legs come to the sky, hands come behind the head. Find your sling, and I can see how I got my head forward, so I gotta adjust. That's it. Chest. Good, now we're just gonna squeeze those legs lower. And bring them both back. Good, and lower. Squeeze and pull them back. Come on, toes, stop that. Good. Right, my hamstring friends who tend to live in a bent knee, as you lower your legs, I want you to straighten your legs more. Yes, you are looking at me, Sheila. Yeah. So, really use that opportunity to get it out and then see how long straight as you bring them back in. Yes, Catherine, I see you too. Good job. Oh, that's good. So proud of you. Good. Good. That's it. Come on, Judith, stretch those legs out. Stretch. Yeah, good. All right. And they can come down to the ground. Or you can pull them into your chest, whatever feels right for you in that moment. I know. You guys, awesome. Heels, once you're ready, feet will be on the ground, heels aiming at your sits bone. You'll be in parallel. Good, collarbones open again. Ribs back in place again, right? So no popping ribs. Good, and then we're gonna press into our heels and just round up the hips into a hip bridge. Nice big inhale at the top, exhale. Keep the glutes strong while you round down through the spine. Remember, spine minders. You can roll a little, but do not roll for giant stretch. Do not force the stretch. I know, as soon as it feels stretchy, you probably better stop the effort there. Does that make sense? I don't think I have any, other than Sheila's spondy, right? Is that all I have today? Good. And just a reminder, you guys, if I forget your particular thing, your ankle, your hand, your wrist, whatever, feel free to say, hey Mona, should I be doing this for my, bulging disc in my spine? And I will probably say no. But always feel free to speak up if you have any question. That's it. Good. Nice, you guys. Okay, one more. That's it. Okay. So, thread the needle. This is our variation du jour. I don't know how to say week in French, but that's what we've been working on last week and this week. So, coming up into your bridge, I'm going to show you this view because I think this seems to be the most helpful. So, I'm your mirror, and this is your left leg. This is your right leg, yeah? So I'm coming up into my bridge. I'm driving into that right heel. So I feel extra lift and extra support on the right. I'm lifting the left foot up and then opening it to the side so that I can go underneath my right leg. Now, to come back, I'm pushing into the right leg. See how that makes my hips lift? That's what powers the left one back into home. So again, keeping the right one strong, allowing the pelvis to dip a little bit as the left goes under, then power into the right, push, and that starts the left one coming back up. Yeah, so Franny, this is particularly important for all the hiking you're doing, really getting the support of the pushing leg to power the other one forward. You guys, I cannot wait to show you in the email today the pictures Franny sent me of her current hike and her view. So nice. Good. So I want you to try 4-ish on one side and then the other side. But remember, it's about that driving heel. That one didn't count. Really push that heel down. Push. Yes. Good. I could see that. Good. That's it. Okay. Yes. So Judith, that's fine. Just give me that push down through your right leg. Give me one more. One more. No. I want to see one more, Judith, with the right leg down. One more with the right leg down. And it's okay if the left one doesn't go all the way under, but I want to see the drive through the right side. So right there, push that right foot. No, not the left. Push the right. That's how you get back up. There you go. Gah! Good. I didn't do any on the other side. Did everybody start their second side? Oh, so much weaker. Right? It's all about this hip, not about the other one, not about the floating one. Remember, it's a metaphor for life. What is supporting you? It's not the thing that's in motion. Good. All right. So when you feel like you've got your sets even on both sides, go ahead and let your knees open up into butterfly. You have monkey feet, so the soles of your feet are pressing against each other. Good. And I want you to just first take 2 nice long breaths. Again, give me those anti-Alzheimer's breaths, 5 counts. Good. Letting your thighs open just a little more each time. Good. So now we're going to do a little butterfly bridge. Remember, there should be nothing in the knees, meaning check in with your feet. How are you connected to your feet if you feel anything weird in your knees? Sometimes it's the outside of your edge of your foot that has to push a little more as you lift those hips. Sometimes it's pinky, big toe, just depending on where you feel your particular ache. Good. And then come back down. So notice it's a really small little bridge for most of us. If you are super tight in your hips and your knees are closer together, you will get more lift, but your goal is not necessarily more lift, it's more engagement with open thighs, right? Being able to get that full external rotation. Yeah. Wow, Catherine, can you even believe that's your hips? I know, that's amazing today. Good. That's it. Yeah. Good. Connecting with the feet. Right. Good. And one more. Good. All right. Let those knees come together. Bring the arms up to the sky. Your legs are closed. We're going to drop your knees to your right. Let your left arm open to your left. That nice little twisty stretch. Good. Take your right hand, gently push down on the the left thigh. See if you can still give me an anti-Alzheimer's breath into your ribs. Good. And one more. Good. And then bring the arms back up while you bring your abs in and legs to center. And then let them fall to your left while the right arm opens. Good. And then you can reach down and pull down on that thigh bone. And then big inhale. Good. And again. And one more. Good. And then one to pull those arms back to center and those obliques in. Good job. Legs extend out. We're going to let ourselves roll over onto our side. So kicking with my heels, and now we're on our side. We're going to do a little side leg. Do we have time? Yeah, we'll do a short series. We'll do a side clamp. So you have options for how you support yourself here. The gentlest would be down here with your head resting on your arm. You can fold it up or put a pillow so that your head doesn't hang down like that, especially if you're broad-shouldered like me. You can be on your forearm or in a classical advanced position like this, but you have to watch the shoulder, right? It cannot sink out. It has to stay lifted under the armpit. Okay, so knees bent, heels in line with your sits bone. We're just going to push those heels together and open into a clam and close. Yeah. Okay, so we got the legs going, and what happened to your lift, everybody? I love that you're all doing some version of this, but I want to see you keep that armpit space. Let's see, I think I'm blending in with the mat a little bit, yeah? Let's make some more color contrast for you. You keep going. Give you a bit more contrast. How's that? That better? So collapsing, not collapsing. Yes, I saw that lift so much better. Good. One more. Good. All right. Hold that open. Now it's inside out clam. You take your knee, keep it bent, tuck it behind the other thigh, bring it back up, droop, and open. So inward rotation as far as you can. Open it back up. So I collapse on my inward rotation. I can feel myself rolling into the ground. If you're like me, we both have to work harder through here to keep this lift up. So we actually are working in the leg socket, not through the neck and shoulder. That's it. Good. Good. And one more. Nice job. Keep that right there. Kick that leg up. Dorsiflex the foot. Bring it all the way back in. Oops, I forgot one important little piece of information. We have to lift this bottom heel up. Now I can kick. Dorsiflex, bring it back in, open a little more. Point, flex, bring it back in, open a little more. Good. Point, flex. Good. How's your endurance going here? Last one. I know, find your lift. Good. All right, bring it back in. Ah, nice. We're going to just simply flip on over, do the same thing the other side. I'm going to flip to the other side so I can still see you. How are we doing, team? Oh, you guys are quiet today. It was a long weekend. All right. So again, whichever version you're doing, flat down on the forearm, on your fingertips, you have to pull those ribs in and keep your armpits lifted. So starting with your low clam, that's it. Good. That's any better. That's it. Good. Ribs, ribs. Good. One more. Good. All right. Hold that. Now it's your inside out. So we rotate inward, drop the knee behind the other shin, and then bring it back up. Jump. Good. Inward. So notice this foot comes up toward the sky. I almost get a cramp in that hamstring because I am trying to pull that foot up and in. Yes. Good job. Good. Okay. So I see you guys thinking about that foot. Now keep some part of your brain mindful here. We don't want to roll over just to get the foot up, right? That's actually our neck taking that load, right? We can keep that strong and let the hip socket do its work. Good. All right. Hold that there. Lift the heels. Now we get to kick. Flex the foot. Bring it back in. Open a little more. Point. Flex. Bring it back in. Open a little more. Point. Flex. Good. Open. Point. Flex. Good. That's it. Two more. Ha. Good. Chunk. Nice. Good. And then that can come all the way down. Very good. Let's roll over onto our bellies. Extend those legs out. And we're going to start our swan with flight this morning. So all that means is we are on our forehead and our hands are next to us on the ground with the palms down and the thumbs facing out. So just breathe there for a moment and pay some tiny little bit of attention to, in this sort of relaxed position, how your shoulders want to drape forward and how maybe your toes are pointing in and your heels are out. Then we start coming into our Pilates bodies. So we're going to pull the glutes together towards your midline. That should start lifting your heels towards your midline also. Do you feel that? That means your knees will look slightly out, sort of down and out. Again, we're going to lift the collarbones, opening the collarbones. So open the collarbones and flatten those shoulders to your back. Good. Now we're just going to lift the arms up, forehead still on the mat. Feel your collarbones open. They don't have to go so far, those arms, just enough to feel the space across the front of you, and then lay back down. Good. Inhale, exhale, arms lift. Glutes on. Good. And then lower. Good. Inhale, exhale, arms lift. Glutes on. Good. And one more. Inhale, exhale, lift. Okay, so let's add our actual swan in this flight. So we're lifting the sternum up as well. Inhale, exhale, glutes on, collarbones, and the sternum and the throat lift. Big inhale, holding that there, and then gently let it all the way back down. Inhale, exhale, glutes, collarbones, sternum and throat. Big inhale, and down, good. And again, glutes, collarbones, sternum and throat. And last one. Good. Stay lifted. Just bend your elbows so that your hands can come right in front of each shoulder. Press your hands into the ground, keeping the shoulders tucked in, and press up only as far as is comfortable. So if you have osteoarthritis, this is actually beneficial for 99% of your spines. So unless you've been specifically told that your spine cannot extend, let me know. This should actually help your spine. Coming all the way down, all the way up. That's it, good. And then yeah, that's it, better. Remember, you're not forcing that extension. You're only going as far as you can keep those glutes on. My glutes, what do my glutes have to do with my spine? A lot. That's it. Good. Good, nice. Come all the way down, extend those arms forward. We're going to lift your left leg and your right arm. We'll slow swim. So inhale, exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, exhale, switch. Good. Can you use both breaths of equal length? Your inhale and your exhale. Good. And your working phase may have changed. Doesn't matter. Whichever phase it is, the exhale or inhale, can you use it to hold that leg and find a little more length down the back of that knee? Yes, good. Good, and one more on each side. Nice, good job. We're going to come up to a stand. So to do that, we're going to press up into one push-up. So you can come up onto your knees first. You can extend your legs out and push up. And it's only one. Try. See what happens. Might not be pretty. That's okay. Good. And then we're going to push back into that open pike position. See if you can get your heels down. See if you can push your chest toward your thigh bones. Check your shoulders that they're not locked in next to your ears. Instead, take the collarbones open and hug the back of your armpits together. Good. Then walk those hands in, pulling your abs away from those hands. Good. And press into your feet. Feel the feedback at your belly as you round back up. I know, look at us standing tall. Good. We're going to step your left foot behind your right. Go ahead and put your weight on that back right foot. Side bend. Now here's me being really dumpy. You can almost see it, how my back is bending forward and my belly is falling out. So I'm going to do that same thing with my glute wrapped back and my abs on. And at first it will feel less stretchy, but my bones will be so much happier. Check your body. Yeah, check your body. Pull that left glute in for me, Catherine. Or no, yeah. Good. All right, round forward, coming around the world, pulling the abs back away from those fingertips. Nice little balance moment. Good. And then all the way up, and then we reverse. Scoop your belly in, pull it away. Your weight is still toward the back foot. Yes, toward the back. Good. Nice. Step open, opening the arms. Good. And then we come stepping your right behind your left. Shift your weight back. Side bend. And again, here's me dumping. Look how much my hip just falls. There's no support. Instead, hold the hip, hold the abs, and then make yourself stretch away from them. Good. That's it. Good. Then scoop your abs in. Nice, you guys. Good. And I can see Agnes again now that we're standing. Good. All the way around. Lovely. And then make that big, beautiful circle again. Keep pulling the abs away from your fingertips. And all the way around. Good. And then step back together, opening those arms. Pulling down. Good. Let your head fall gently to the side. Good. Round it forward. Hold it there for a breath. Inhale to your ribs and then exhale it to the other side. Good. And then it's going to round forward again. Inhale it there. And then exhale, push into your feet, lift your belly, and let the throat just float up. Good. Round those shoulders. Good. And we're not forcing them down. We're forcing them, not force, that's not even the right word. We're pulling them open, right? So lifting, open, and then relax. Lift, open, relax. Good. Now, 2 more. Check your head so that when they come back, we are not chickens, right? We're going to instead hold the throat in place. Yep, that's it. And last one. Good. Take one nice breath in. One nice breath out. Awesome. You guys, thank you. So those anti-Alzheimer's breaths, they recommend spending 20 minutes on a 5-count inhale, exhale breath. However, an adjacent study has also found that as little as 1 minute of focused breathing is helpful to both your parasympathetic nervous system and the plaques in your brain. It's amazing. So I know. So I'm so excited about that. Like how easy we could all just breathe and benefit from breathing. So you breathe in and out, right? Kind of like breathing. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you can make it. Yes, Agnes. So good. Thank you, Sheila.